Hey, hello, hello. So, good evening, everyone. Uh, we are testing something new today. So, we are streaming on multi-platform. So, we are actually on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. So I have no the normal configuration, so I will try to understand where I have to see the message, how many person we are actually live. Uh, as you know, we do every week a different language. Once in Italian, once in French, and once in English. So this is the English day, let's say like that. As usual, well, as usual, or normally on YouTube, you can write directly your message on the right. So maybe someone just try to write a message so I can see if it appears here or not. Because the goal, as always, is to answer to as many questions of you as possible in the next 30 minutes. And like the few other times, we will have a small surprise for the one that will stay with us until the end of the live. So I'm not seeing any message. I don't know if this is normal or not. So I will keep speaking by myself at, on the same time. And I will let check my colleague if everything works properly. Uh, ah, the chat is ready. Bonjour, bonjour, hello. Okay, perfect. So I see some message, very small in my screen, but okay, I can check. Oh, there is someone writing from Facebook, someone writing from YouTube. Perfect, perfect. Hola, hola, hola. Okay, we have a multi-language. Bonjour, hello, hola, hola, everyone. Thank you for your comments. So again, feel free to ask anything you want regarding Gold Avenue, the gold price, the gold products, and whatever you want to know. Probably you observed yesterday the CPI results. Uh, and the results were more negative than expected. So they ended up 8.3% compared to the 8.1% that they were expecting. So all the market crashed yesterday. So the SP 500 crashed 5%, pretty huge. And the crypto crashed, the stock market crashed, even gold crashed yesterday. Probably is due to the fact that everyone is anticipating the fact that the Fed will have to increase again the rates at the end of the month. So, and probably increase the rate in a more aggressive way. So the dollar will increase in power. And when dollar increase the power, gold used to decrease in value a little bit. So I will move a little bit from here. So, comment allez-vous? Bien, thank you. Let's keep it in English. Should the EU increase the rate also? Yeah, I think it's planned. Also, here in Switzerland, I know that they are thinking to increase the rate. We don't know yet if they want to increase it about 25 points, 50 points, or even 100 points. Will, but everyone has to increase the rate and the BCA too, because otherwise the euro will keep losing purchasing power, and the inflation, as you see in the last 12 months, is just getting more and more important. So very, very complicated situation. They need to, there is no win-win situation. They will have to increase the rate. The market will go down. The stock will go down, and we will see how we will end up the year. But also here in Europe, with all the gas problem, with the petrol, with the conflict between Ukraine and Russia, is pretty new everything, and we will have to observe what is going on. So to write the euro, they should increase more like the Feds. Glad to see you. Glad to see you too. Vadim Korotkov, Vadim Korotkov. I hope to read your name. So I have a lot of message from Facebook. No not the real questions for the moment. So yes, they should increase more like the Fed. Yes, I think they have too, but it's pretty complicated, not easy. Can you see all the question here? Not sure. Okay, so you have a question about Gold Avenue. Let's go, Plata Pura, Plata Pura. Okay, here it is. Uh, my name is Emmanuel. I have bought from Gold Avenue for over 20K last year. Once I know there is a referral program, I started encouraging my friend to buy. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for that. It's very important because we have more and more friends, family joining Gold Avenue thanks to our loyal customer. So I thanks for you. I thanks for that. One friend bought for 1,000, as I have been informed that they will receive 20% commission from your winnings. I have received 15 euro on the 1,050 euro, which is a joke, honestly, and then don't worth it. So if we do simple calculation, you are getting only 85 euro on a 1,000 purchase, which is impossible. So if you can please explain, because I lost interest in encouraging and explaining to people about precious metals, since it's not worth it. Thank you. But welcome in our industry. So this is exactly what it is. We have very low margin, is a big volume business. So when we sell, I don't know, for 1 ounce of gold, you have a very transparent way to see the premium that we are taking. And in the premium that we are taking, that you can see on Gold Avenue, you go on any products, you click on the green price, and you see exactly the margin that we are doing. Um, in the margin that you are seeing, there is not only the premium or the profit of Gold Avenue, but there is the cost of the production of the product, the trading fees that we have to pay to the trader to have the price, to do the fixing, and so on. And so yes, it's a low margin business, so we have to move millions, and luckily we move hundreds of millions per year to be able to finance our operation, to pay the salary, and at the end of the day generate a profit, because it is the target of any company. So this is it. You can easily check on every product, and if your friends bought for 1,000 euros, it means that we made, yes, 8% in margin. So it's already a pretty high margin, considering that our usual average margin is more around 4%. So yeah, this is it. And again, if you like Gold Avenue and you appreciate and you want your family and friends to secure their savings, you can communicate to them, even without the referral link, because it will help them to secure their savings. And the fact that you can receive back 20% of our margin is just a way to thank you, and so you can use this money to buy even more precious metal or whatever other products you want. But we have some influencer and some affiliator that are gaining very good money with the program, but for sure they are bringing us a lot of customer, or sometimes they are bringing us larger customers. So a large customer can generate you a larger amount. A few weeks ago, one of the affiliator bring us a customer for several hundred thousand of euro, so he get a very nice commission. Hello everyone, hello Jacob. Hal, hello Hal. How can I be sure that product you sell are physically in the vault? So we have the auditor, that our third-party auditor that come once a year, and they check not only that all the products are in the vault, because this is one of the most important point, but they also check that the product are segregated, and so not in our balance sheet. And what it means that if tomorrow, for any chance or not chance, any unluck situation, Gold Avenue has to end its activity and close the company, the products that you own with us will be your products and will not be part of our balance sheet. You will keep the property at any time. So this is very important. So they come to the vault, they check the products are there, and again that are separated between our balance sheet, so the products that we own and that we sell to our customer, and the products that you own, so that belong to you. Plata Pura, yeah, I understand. How can an influencer get contact with you? Yes, pretty easy. So you can easily write directly on the chat on the website saying that is an influencer, that you want to do a collaboration with us, that is looking to have a referral link. So as you know, every customer on Gold Avenue can have a referral link. So you just go on your account, a friend of me, a colleague of me, that is a friend too, just put a video link so you can see how to generate the the referral code, and then you can easily share your referral code on WhatsApp, on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever you want. So the more friends you bring to Gold Avenue, the more you receive, commission back, and it will allow you to buy even more precious metal to secure your savings. With the current economic situation, it's better to invest or save money. The economic situation is a bit scary at the moment. I don't know if you should start investing or keep my money in the bank. It's a very good question. So now let's say that why the situation is very bad around the world is because there is a lot of inflation. And what is inflation? Inflation is the fact that your money lose power or lose purchasing power, so your money worth less. So if you keep 100% of your money in the bank and you have an inflation of 8% per year, like what the US experimented in the last 12 months, it means that all the money that you left in the bank lost 8% of the value. Okay, so it's important to understand that even the money you secure in the bank or you secure is is an asset at the end of the day. So if you own 100% in the same asset, you are fully exposed to the risk that this asset lose power or lose value, and so you're a full risk investor in the same asset. So what we suggest, or what advisor normally suggest, is to diversify your portfolio. So if you keep some asset in the bank that are, you reserve the money that you need to have to use and to pay for the everyday life, then you can have some stock, sometimes real estate, or now there is more and more company that allow you to buy part of real estate, some gold, maybe some silver, some crypto, some Bitcoin. Again, cryptocurrency are a very risky investment, as we saw in the last 12 months. They lost some of the crypto, even 90% of their value. So you need to understand how much of your portfolio you want to invest in a very specific asset. But it's important to have a diversification among your assets to avoid the fluctuation of only one asset. And again, I think that in the UK they expect to have an inflation to with 2 digits next year. So the one that will keep the money in the bank will not only paying the charges to the bank, because the bank charge you fees to handle your money, but you will lose the purchasing power of the money. And if you check Venezuela, Turkey, Lebanon, and Sri Lanka, you see that the currency lost 80% of the value in a few years. So the one who decided to keep all the money in the bank lost 80% of his purchasing power. So really risky to not diversify your portfolio. Emmanuel, why is it when the silver go down, the premium goes up, and the price of ounce of silver stays the same? Not talking about Gold Avenue only, but in general in all online shops. So it's not always true. So normally the premium of the products goes up, when the demand increase. It's very simple because the production is limited and the demand increase over time. And if there is a lot of demand, the producer will increase the price of the product. And so at the end of the day, the price of the silver will reduce, but if the demand increase, the seller and the producer will increase the production, the production cost and their margin. And so the classic rule of offer and demand, the more demand, the more the price of the product. So it's not about the price of silver going up and down or gold going up and down, but is the general demand on the market. And I have to say that in the last 2 years, there was enormously demand for precious metal. From a refinery point of view, they struggle to supply all the customer on time. So as again, Goldavenue being supported by the MKSPAM group, we have a priority sourcing and we can offer our customer more products than other website. But again, there is a lot of demand that is not reflected on the price, but because the price is not only due by the physical product, but there is all the financial, the speculation, the fact that there is a lot of paper gold. Once you go in a bank and you buy a derivative or an ATF, you're not always buying physical gold, so there is no more pressure on the price of gold. So it's very complex. There is a lot of different things, going on, but it's not systematic that if the price go down, the margins go up. If the demand reduce, the margin will reduce too because there will be more competition among the seller to sell the product. Ivan, it seemed to me that only a month or so ago your premium were by around 1% lower. What the reason for the higher premiums, and do you intend to be more flexible in the near future? Yes, it's exactly what I explained right now. So we are experimenting with a lot of demand. So the more demand, the more we have to increase the price to be able to satisfy all the demand and avoiding, people that wanted the products ending up to a website where all the products are sold out. And if the demand reduce in the near future, we will reduce also the premium and margin. But looking how things are going and what we are, experimenting right now and what will happen with winter, mostly in Europe, but also in the US with the inflation, with the petrol, with the gas, electricity, to me it looks like that in the next 3 months we will still see a very strong demand, and so the premium will still be quite important. But again, we try to be as much flexible as possible. We change price every day, we check our competitors, we listen to our customer, and we try to find always the best price regarding the demand and the current situation. Emmanuel, don't keep your fiat money, which lose value by precious metal from Goldavenue. This is it's a good advice. Oh, I don't know. I'm not an advisor, but again, keep a little bit of fiat money. Diversify your portfolio. Don't put all your money on gold, on precious metal, because again, gold is one asset. If you have 80% of your portfolio in one specific asset, you're too exposed to one specific asset, so your portfolio is more risky. But yes, if you have a little bit of different assets, it's more secure for secure your savings. Thank you a lot for your answer. It's a pleasure. Good to have the live here too. With pleasure, Pierre. Ah, wait, you're writing from LinkedIn. Cool. Boris, on your website, you run out a lots of product. Is there a general shorter, or do you have problem with furniture, suppliers? So we source our product mostly from the refinery of the group, so PEM, that is based in Ticino, in Switzerland, where we are supported by them. So we have we can ask them the products. So as I said before, there is a lot of demand, and it's very complicated to have collectible products, premium products. So the low effort there is in producing a specific product, the more easy it is for us to source the product. For example, the Casbar is the most easily product to produce because it's only melted gold, so we can source it pretty easily, and the margin is lower compared to the legal tenders or the collectible. The collectible, you need more, work to produce the collectible. So when there is a lot of demand, is there is no priority on producing the collectible products. So they are focusing on the standard one. So Lady Fortune and Casbar. Regarding the legal tender, we are buying the legal tender from our sister company in the US, MTB, and there is a lot of demand from all the other wholesalers that want the legal tender. And so we have to import them. There is cost of exportation, importation. So it's pretty complicated, and we are trying to focus on the easiest products to have, also to avoid increasing too much the margin that you already notice that increased in the last few weeks, few months. Will you consider offering a saving service where a client could buy a gram of metal every week that they could swap for a 1 ounce in the future when they meet the same weight? So, very good question. What we are planning to do is a repeat buy system where you can, plan a purchase of 1 gram of gold, 1 ounce of gold, 50 grams of gold whenever you want. So once a week, once a month, once a year. What we cannot do is to sell you unallocated gold. So it means if you buy 1 gram after 1 gram after 1 gram, you're not buying the physical product, but you're buying the paper gold. And so at the end, once you have 1 ounce of paper gold, they switch you the 1 ounce of paper gold with physical gold. We only sell physical and tangible product because as soon as you buy on Goldavenue, we take the product and we put it in the vault. So it's really your product is secure, and we are not allowed to sell you for the moment unallocated, so paper gold that will help, for example, create the solution that you suggest. Ivan, you're welcome. Pierre, I have had Gold with you for a year now. Great service. What are the next major development for Goldavenue and app? Okay, cool. Cool question. So, what we are developing right now, we are developing the repeat buy system that will allow you, as I explained, to plan repeat purchase. We are integrating a family account that will allow you to create a sub account and let, for example, share a wallet with your wife, a joint wallet, or with your girlfriend if you want to. You can create sub account for your children, so you can save money for them instead of having to store them in a bank or in a vault. You can just have sub account managed on Goldavenue. So we are trying really to improve the service related to the storage solution. We are opening a vault in Germany that will allow us to be more effective on the shipment all around Europe, reduce the delivery fees, we hope so, and increase the time between the order and the shipment. And we are planning to do a borrowing account where you can borrow against the gold you have in the vault. And we have an app in the program, but is a medium long term project. It takes a lot of time. We are changing the part of the platform to have a more scalable code. And there is a project related to a loyalty program, tokenization, to embrace a little bit the Web3 industry. I cannot say a lot of more details, but if you're part of our customer, you will be informed and you will see what is going on. And I think it's a very, very cool project, very interesting, very 3.0, very, tech-driven project that you will really appreciate. So stay open, that you will see all the improvement coming from Goldavenue one after the other. So, Emmanuel, I'm originally from Lebanon. Yeah, so you know exactly what happens in Lebanon. Sadly for all the Lebanese, but this was a complete mess where the currency lost 90% of value. Uh, Okay, so you have precious metal, and we have some Lebanese among our customers because they experimented. And if I'm not wrong, at a certain moment the bank stopped the withdrawal for their clients, so they were not even able to withdraw more than certain amount of money from the bank, even if you have 1,000 of euro with them. So we start having a lot of Lebanon customers that wanted to secure their money with gold in Switzerland. Why is the one day an item, it for example 400 euro, the next day is 680, for example, the 5 gram Israel gold bar? Thanks. So the Israel gold bar is a collectible product. So I probably there is very few products of the Israel gold bar. It's not the standard product that we suggest to secure your saving because it's more for collection. So there is more an artistic work behind that. What happens? Sometimes we run out of stock of these products, and some of our customer sell us back the product. And since it's a collectible, there is people willing to pay an extra premium just to have this specific product. The cost on these products is pretty high. So if you're looking to create a collection of precious metal, is something interesting. If you're looking to secure your money with physical gold, I suggest you to buy the less expensive products. So, for example, the Casbar or the Lady Fortuna bars. So the Israel is really a collectible one. So for this reason, this product and all the collectible one have quite expensive premiums. Are you planning to use any new products or tools? It's a very specific question. I don't know what you're talking about, but we're integrating a lot of new tools in our platform to allow us to serve you better. We are integrated with Salesforce. We are integrating Mixpanel. And for example, this is a new test with OBS that is allowing us to stream on multi-platform. So you see that there is people writing from YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. Is pretty cool because it allows with one specific point to communicate to all our customer. Are you going to fix the issue with the store products? Why I can't add the store product to the items I'm buying immediately to ship? It's a little bit frustrating because sometimes I buy one item and store it, but if I want to be shipped with other items I'm buying directly, I can't. Maybe you're talking about the VAT-free products. That means that the VAT-free products are stored in a bounded warehouse. It means it's a very specific zone, a no-man land, like a duty-free in the airports. And if you ask the redemption of the VAT-free products, you will have to pay the VAT. So we offer always one product VAT, no, with normal VAT, for example, 1 kilo bar of silver that you will ask for delivery, but you will have to pay the VAT. And then the VAT free product is VAT free only because it stay in the vault. So we don't authorize this specific product to be shipped uh, or only for very specific occasion if you contact customer service for large amount and so on. But it's not an issue, it's not a bug in the system, it's really two specific product that you have to check in the details. When it's a VAT free product, it allow you to save the VAT, but you cannot ask for the redemption, otherwise you will have to pay the VAT. So make no sense to have the VAT free. Emmanuel, wow, you're a very long-term customer of us. Cool. Maybe one of the first. I will be interested to switch completely to settlement in gold, digital gold. Uh, yeah, maybe in the future we integrated a crypto payment where you can pay with Bitcoin, Ethereum, not yet a digital gold, maybe Pax Gold, but we're focusing on a lot of different options to allow to meet the needs of all our customer. People can withdraw their money from banks. Yes, this is even if you have 1 million, it's lost. This is you know what? Just we still have 2 minutes, but we have French customer that try to send us money from their bank, and the bank ask them to fill a huge documents, really scary, just to try to avoid them taking the money away from the bank. So I don't own a lot of money in the banks. I try to diversify, having maybe different banks, because the bank, the money that you have with them is in their balance sheet. Okay, so it's not like the gold with Gold Avenue. The gold with Gold Avenue is out of our balance sheet. It means we do bankrupt is your gold. If a bank do bankrupt, or you have some insurance that guarantee you that you will take back some of the money, otherwise the money is lost. So be very careful with how much money you keep in which specific bank. So let's just answer the last two questions, because otherwise we are running out of time, and we have a small gift for you guys that participated today to the Q&A. Do you have any idea when the 1 ounce silver ox bar will be back in stock? So the ox bar is 2021, so was produced last year, and probably we will have soon the new one. So this year is the year of the rat, if I'm not wrong. They confirm me, and probably this week or the next week you will have that. The ox, you need to put an alert, and if one of our customers send it back to us, you will be able to buy before anyone else. But again, the premium will be pretty high because there is a lot of demand for this product. And just the last question of Boris, and as you can see, my colleague already shared a code, a discount code of 20 euro for any product on Gold Avenue for the first 20 buyers. Pretty fast. But let's answer to the last question before closing this Q&A. Why are there so much difference of price among you and your concurrents? Filora have much better price at the moment. Is that because you don't have enough supply for the time being? Filora, they are doing an incredible job. They are pretty good with the pricing, but then they are not offering all the service that we do. They are not offering the free storage. They are not buying back the product at spot. They have not our customer service that is always very available. They have different type of products, and yes, then any concurrent can have a different strategic approach to the price. At the moment, we have a lot of demand and maybe less supply that they have, and maybe in 1 week we will have better price. So it's interesting to double check depending what you're looking for. If you're looking to store products, we probably have the best solution. If you are looking just to ask the shipment of the products, depending where you have, because then I don't know their condition, the quality of the products, the sourcing that they have, the reputation. So I know that they are pretty good, but I don't know all the details. But it's worth to double check, and I cannot say that we are always the best on the price, but I'm sure that we are always the best with our solution, with the customer service, with all the effort we do to provide you the best solution ever. So again, OBS22. This code to have any products you want with a 20 euro discount. So for the first 20%. And thank you very much for everything, to participate, to animate with me the Q&A. And I say goodbye, have a good evening, and I talk to you soon.